Hey guys. So, I was on a roll with my interview, probably like a good 10 minutes in. All right, then my phone, said, "Hey, you're on 15%." Thinking I'll have time to no, it just stopped the recording. We are back for a review of season 4 of Good Girls, okay? Season 4, episode 1, One Night in Bangkok. Let's go. So, recapping all of what happened in season 3, the ups and downs and everything that happened with the ladies. Um, so into the episode, we see a random dog, just this random dog, walking on a trail and everything like that. And then we see a woman who is shouting out something. Okay, we see the dog again, and what's playing in the background is Under Pressure, a cover of Under Pressure by Queen and David Bowie. So we see the dog go to the house with the ladies that's yelling. And we see the dog drop something what looks to be a foot of a human dead body. Okay? So cut to Stan and Ruby's son Harry. He's in class and he's being a class clown, whatever, making fart noises and everything like that. The teacher, I don't know his, I know the teacher because I've seen her voice is so recognizable. Her voice, whoever her name is, she is a nut in everything that she plays and she is hilarious, okay? Um, but she's his teacher. And he's, like I said, being a class clown, making fart noises and everything like that. So Stan and Ruby um, go to like this conference, and she tells him that he's being a class clown, that he's not paying attention, and he's distracting the other students, and like how he's just taking over, just look at me and everything like that. And she asked him that, do you think that he has ADHD, which is attention deficit hyperactive disorder? And they're like, what? He's just a kid. Like, just what are you trying to say? And the teacher was like, if something doesn't happen, then, you know, he needs to get tested for it. And so, um, Annie is talking to Ben. Sadie is now Ben. That's all I was trying to say. That's her new name. That's his new name, Ben. Ben is getting ready for school, and Annie is asking him, what do you want to do for your party? Do you want to do this? He's like, no. Do you want to do this? He's like, no, don't want to. He's not really interested. And he was like, Nancy wants to throw this boring dinner party, so I really don't want to do anything, okay? Birthdays are getting old. And Annie's kind of feeling kind of like hurt about it. It's like, come on, dude, like, let's do something. So at therapy, she's talking to her therapist, and this whole scene was so cringy. And she's talking about what's happening with her and Ben, and then the therapist and her start discussing their issues that they had last season. She asked him, "Why'd you shave your beard?" He was like, "Because I wanted to." Okay, have you picked out a wedding date? Nope. Venue? Nope. Am I invited to the wedding? Nope. And then he asked her, like, so if I sent you an invitation, would you want to come? Nope. That whole scene was awkward and cringy. I just want to just ugh, move over. Like, I don't care. I don't care. Um, Rio is questioning Beth about what day is it. What day is it? It's Tuesday. What was yesterday? Monday. What's the day after today? Wednesday. Where's my cut? And she basically tells him that, look here, there's rules and regulations that they need to follow with building this hot tub business. So then she can't do anything. She can't make him money. She can't do anything yet. Um, we cut to Beth at her house with all the other moms, and they're talking about like this school event that's happening. And Beth, one of the ladies tell Beth that, okay, how about this Thai dessert? And Beth is so confused. She's lost. She's out of place. She's like, what are you talking about? And she tells one of the moms tell her that the theme is One Night in Bangkok. So then she's lost once again. Go back to her and Rio. He's basically still blackmailing her about incentive of what happened last season. And so then back at Beth's house, she's like getting these store-bought cookies together, and she gets back in the room and one of the ladies asks her, "Is this the girl that worked with you?" It's like they found her body in the cemetery. Why would you bury a body in a cemetery? They found, oh, what was her name? Was her name Casey? I don't know why, but Casey is coming to me right now. It's probably not even Casey. It's probably something else, and I'm just like, we gonna name her Casey. Okay, so Casey's body. They found her body. And Beth starts freaking out. She's like hyperventilating. I don't know why. This isn't funny, but she literally said, "I can't feel my eyes." I don't know why. Like, she said, "I can't see." She said, "I can't see anything." I don't know why, but that made me laugh at how she said it. It's not funny, but it made me laugh. Um, she passes out. At the hospital, the doctor tells her, "Look, you need to slow down, okay? Remove whatever's stressing you out." And I was like, "Lady, if you only knew." Um, so Beth is telling the girls, "Look here, my fingerprints are all over that gun, okay? Like, something is going to happen." And Ruby was like, "Where's our hitman?" "Oh, he's in South America." "Okay, well, he needs to hurry up and do something to get rid of Rio. Like, something needs to happen." Um, Beth tells Dean that, "Look here, we need to sell some hot tubs because we do not have any money." Dean was like, "Well, there's code, there's inspection, there's, everything needs to be taken care of." And Beth said, "Look, if something does not happen fast, then I'm going to need to go to him." And so we get this music montage of Pat Benatar's running through the shadows of the night. And I love that song. So it's like a montage of Beth going to this mommy workout in the park, and then Dean and one of his former coworkers who worked with him before, who's not working with him, who worked with him then, who's working with him now. There we go. Oh my gosh, there are my sweatpants. Oh my gosh, I am so happy. Yes, I'm so sorry. My dresser's right in front of me, and there's a drawstring that looks like the one. I've been looking for my black sweatpants. I thought I lost my black sweatpants, but they are right there. Oh my gosh, I am so happy because I thought I had to buy another pair. Thank God. Okay, so sorry, y'all. I'm so happy. Okay, so and they're my favorite joggers. Okay, but yeah, Beth is working out, doing a mommy workout in the park, and then Dean and his coworker is renovating the hot tub building. And so this FBI agent, she's annoying. She annoyed me last season. She's annoying now. Like, get her off. She's really annoying me. Um, Stan, not Dean. Ruby is asking Stan questions. "Hey, is Harry this? Have you noticed he's been this? Have you seen that he's done this?" Basically, she's asking him questions from a template of like questions about ADHD and everything like that. And Stan, this is the part that I didn't like. I didn't like how Stan was being so dismissive. And this is what happens in the black community. The black community, unfortunately, doesn't take mental illness seriously. And that's sad because a lot of African Americans have mental illness. But if you bring up mental illness, it's kind of like a taboo in the black community. Um, I didn't like how Stan was approaching this, saying that he doesn't have HD. What, do you think we gave him ADHD? This teacher is just picking on him because, he's either, this black kid. And I'm like, come on now. Like, seriously, do not bring race into it. Your son might have a disorder, okay? A learning mental disorder. Like, seriously, that's not something to, like, be dismissive about, okay? And I didn't like how he was like that in the scene. Um, so we see Bowling Bubbles, they're running, okay? Beth is trying to sell a hot tub to this woman. Look, I knew right then and there she was like an inspector. I just knew right then and there that lady is an inspector. Not even 2 seconds since she was on TV, I knew she is an inspector. Okay. So she's asking Beth all of these questions. What is the pricing on this? What type of wood is this? What's the powerage of this? And she's just asking them questions. She's like, where's your bathroom? Because I gotta use the restroom. Beth tells her the restroom is right there. And so Dean comes over, and come to find out that she is a inspector. And she tells them about how the sprinklers were painted over, and then told them about how they're using a residential power strip. I'm like, you're using a power strip? You're using a power strip? Girl, what? Okay, they're using a residential power strip. And then also the bathroom, like the sink and the toilet should be like this many inches away from each other and everything like that. But yeah, so they're shut down until they get it fixed. Um where's that at? Okay, so the next scene, Beth is working out at the mommy, workout. And she's trying to sell hot tubs to her friend. And the FBI agent, she wants a hot tub, and like, how low can you sell me the hot tub? And Beth was like, I can sell it really low. And so Beth just kind of fell into that trap. Um, then we see Annie. Annie comes home with a cake, and Saracen is sitting on the floor. And if y'all don't know why I call him Saracen, um, is his name Craig? See, I don't even know his name on the show. I think his name's Craig. Is it Craig? I feel like his name is Craig, but the guy who plays Annie's ex, he played Matt Saracen on Friday Night Lights. That came on NBC. So that's why I call him Saracen, because that's what I know him from. So Saracen. Annie sees Saracen on the floor. And um Ben no. Saracen tells her that, the cops had to be called to their house because Ben threw like a party and had like over 100 people, and they didn't take off their shoes, and Nancy is like freaking out, and Annie didn't know this. Annie thought he didn't have any friends. Who was all there? Saracen was like, well, she was there, she was there, he was there, the whole lacrosse team was there. Annie was like, he plays lacrosse? He was like, yeah, you didn't know? I bought him the equipment. So Annie is completely lost, and Ben is just shouting, not shouting, but shutting her out. And he's at that age. He's like, what, 14? Yeah, around that age. 14, 15 years old. Even 13 probably. He's probably, no. He's probably like 14, around 14, 15 years old. Like, it's about to get to that age where kids don't want to be with their parents all the time, like, and they're very secretive at that age. And so she's kind of hurt by that. Um, so the next day, the inspector is back, and she's kind of shocked, like, really? It's kind of, I've been in this business for 19 something years, and it doesn't take people this long to fix stuff in a short amount of time. Well, Beth and Dean are bribing the health inspector. She had a little card on the sprinklers, had like a stack of money. Then Dean went to look at the power strip, showed her the power strip, had like a whole bunch of money there. And then they showed her the new toilet that they were going to install. It's like flooded with stacks of money, basically trying to bribe her to keep their business open. Um, Rio, cut to Rio. Rio's looking sad at the bar. He's looking pouty, bitter at the bar. Look like he about to cry. Beth comes in. She's all chipper. Hey, back in business. You're gonna get your money. She's sounding all chipper, and basically that whole conversation was that she needs the gun. Okay, she needs that gun. Rio, Rio loves playing with Beth, and he loves messing with her head. We noticed that. We noticed that. And Rio said that it's crazy because his lawyer, he talked with his lawyer, and he was like, it's crazy that they think that I had something to do with it. But homie, didn't you do that? I think you did, homie. I think you did do that. And Rio likes playing with her. And he is basically messing with her, and he's planning on basically putting this whole thing on her. And Beth is pissed about it, and she says, if I go away, then everything goes away. Okay? And so the next day, the girls, they're at Beth's house, and Beth is like looking through stuff, and they're coming up with ideas to get Beth away from like Rio and everything like that. Beth was like, look, I need a good lawyer if something might happen. So she's looking through the box, and she sees this family picture. Next day at the office, she's telling Dean that how to basically run the business. Basically what you need to do is that the girls, they're going to handle the money. What you need to do, Dean, is that you need to sell a whole bunch of hot tubs. Like, sell a whole bunch. Make network and everything like that. Then what you need to do is that you need to sell these hot tubs, okay? Then also what you need to do is that you need to inflate the sale prices and everything, okay? That's what money laundering and counterfeit is. That's what laundering money is. Um, so she tells him that, and she's writing a letter, and she puts it behind the picture frame that she found. So she's trying to go and talk to Dean, and Dean was like, there is this fingerprint on the bathroom door. It's like these raccoons. Like, I don't know, maybe like the health inspector must have got done like with oil or something, and she just put their hand on there like, ugh, something's gonna happen, I need to repaint it. And so I'm thinking, because Beth was looking really hard at that fingerprint, I'm like, is she about to frame the health inspector for this? Like, Beth, what are you doing? But we find out later on what she did. So Stan and Ruby decide to get Harry tested because Harry has been drawing genitalia like everywhere, from science to art. He's been drawing genitalia and like everything that he's been doing in school. So they decide to get him tested. um Ben comes home, and Annie suggests him, hey, how about we go to a movie this weekend, how about we do this? Ben blows her off and be like, well, I'm gonna be with Nancy in Dad's house and everything like that, but we can still go to the movies. Like I said, he's blowing her off. He doesn't want to hang out with her because he's getting at that age where he doesn't want to hang out with his mom all the time. Um, Next, we see Annie and Rio's friend. This scene confused me because I thought Annie was going to kiss him. I'm like, Annie, what are you doing? What are you doing? Annie, what are you doing? I really thought she was going to kiss him or something was going to happen. I'm like, oh my gosh, what are you doing? Girl, no. No, no, no. But she asked him, I don't even know his name, but she asked him, do you have any kids? And he was like, yeah, I got a little girl in Cincinnati. Like, I see her, with her birthdays and everything like that. But she has a good mom, and it's better this way. Annie was like, well, I have a favor to ask you. Beth is a good mom. And she tells him that it shouldn't be her prints on that gun. She's a good mom. Okay. Um, Rio pulls up, and Beth gives him his cut. And she asks him, like, when are you going to be going in? He was like, soon. And then she brings up this whole fingerprints thing. She's like, fingerprints are different. They're not identical. Same thing as snowflakes, same thing as stripes on a tiger, they're different. And so she shows him a copy of the money. If you guys remember earlier in the episode when he was asking her what day it was, there was money drying after she got done, doing her thing and everything like that. Money was still drying, hanging up. Rio put his fingerprints on one of the money copies. She told him that it was wet. So she kept it. His fingerprints are on the money copy. So she has an incentive on him as well. That's what I like about Beth. She's thinking ahead now. That's what you gotta do, Beth. You gotta keep one. You can't be like, no, girl. You gotta be more. You gotta be more ahead of him. You gotta be more ahead. Okay. I like how she did that. I like how she did it. He looks shook too. He looks stuck. Um, we see Stan and Ruby. Stan tells Ruby that Harry got tested, and it says that Harry is supposed to be in 8th grade, but he's in 12th grade. Baby boy's a genius. And so they're thinking, man, school is about to be expensive because baby boy is a genius. So Beth is making Thai desserts for the school function. And the hitman that they hired to take out Rio shows up out of nowhere. And so she tells him, where have you been? He was like, well, I have other clients. She was like, well, can you move me up or something? Because he might die of old age if you don't hurry up and do something. And he tells her that he is distracted. How is he distracted? He's distracted by Beth because he likes Beth. And I'm like, Beth, if you want to get rid of Rio, then you better entertain this hitman so you can get moved up on his list so he can take care of Rio. Girl, you better do what you gotta do. Okay. And so the end of the episode happens is that the FBI agent, the girl FBI agent, who is annoying. I can't stand her already. She tells her boss about how they're selling hot tubs at a low price, and she's crying. She's like, I'll resign if something doesn't happen, and I don't want to get. Starts crying. Her boss tells her, you're not getting fired. And then he was like, he had a car dealer. He then says like, okay, so he had a car dealership that went south and everything like that. Okay, you guys keep a close eye on him. And he got off with a warning. The girl was like, him? No, it's not him. She was trying to explain that it's not him. She looks at his computer and it's a picture of Dean. They're looking for Dean. I said, oh no. Oh, you're close. You are very, very close. You are very close, but it is not him. No, you are very close. Wrong person, but you are very close. No. So that was the end of the season premiere of Good Girls. Y'all, I can't wait for this season. This is a really good show. This is one of my favorite shows, and y'all, I'm ready. I'm ready for the roller coaster that season 4 is gonna put us through. So, you guys, hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys later. Peace, love you guys. Mwah.